That is heaven. Who wants to go and live in Bangladesh? Who wants to go and live in Egypt? Who wants to go back to Algeria? No! That's heaven, where a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. Guess what Allah did to those who were doing that? Guess what He did to Sodom and Gomorrah? And guess what He's going to do to you tomorrow? Yes. He destroyed them with a destruction that sent them to the lowest part of the earth, with evidence that will remain forever. This is Allah's punishment on them. Sodom and Gomorrah, the people of Lut. And what He did to them, He'll do to this world. When you are content to live amongst the people who legitimize and legalize the marriage of a man with another man, that's your highest achievement. They don't proclaim themselves Christians in the United States, Britain and France. No. Religion is a private affair. We've been secularized. We proclaim ourselves French and British and American. And religion is for Sunday morning. That couldn't be British and American and French Christians, because they hide their religious identity. They secularize their religion. In Britain and in France and in the United States and Canada, the monastery is now McDonald's hamburgers, or Kentucky Fried, or Pizza Hut. There are no more monasteries. The monastic way of life is gone. Which Christians have the monastery today? Not Britain, not the United States, not France, not Germany, because the monastery today is McDonald's hamburgers. Or the monastery is today a bingo hall or a dance hall. It's not just the monastery that goes up on sale and McDonald's buys it. The churches are also going up on sale all over. And the Muslims are buying churches, making them masjid, yeah, all over the place. Monastic way of life is disappearing. The churches of Britain are being sold now. Masajid are coming up where there used to be a church. 4% of the British people now go to church. Britain is essentially an atheist country. Christianity of the West, you know it. You know Christianity of the West? Very easy to recognize it. It is a Christianity which believes in a fellow with a very big beard. The only one allowed to keep a beard. Everybody else must shave off their beard. But he's allowed to keep his beard. Big white beard. And once a year he comes on a reindeer, flying through the sky. Yeah. And he's in every shopping mall now, every shopping mall. This is the Western Christianity. And they celebrate their Christmas on December 25th, but not the other one. That one in the West is arrogant. The arrogance of that Christianity in the West, which has allied itself with Jews in a Judeo-Christian Zionist alliance, is that it wants to transform the rest of the world into carbon copies of itself. So if you were to put on a sarong, nice for this kind of weather, sarong is very comfortable. Look at that native, look at that native. If you want to be civilized, you got to dress the way we dress. You got to put on trousers and shirt and tie and a jacket, and then you are civilized. They want us to all become carbon copies of themselves. So if you serve me curry fish and rice that they eat with knife and fork and spoon and so on, and if we want to eat a nasi biryani and we wash our hands and eat, and I roll up my sleeve and I wash my hands, and like a good Malay, I eat with my hand, my fingers. That's the only way you could eat curry fish and rice. Huh? They say, what a barbarian he is. This is uncivilized. You should eat the way we eat, with cutlery. Yeah, curry fish and rice with cutlery. You must dress the way we dress. Take off that dirty beard from off your face. A civilized man is clean shaven. A civilized man wears a shirt and trousers and jacket and tie. I say that's arrogance. And there are many who say the same thing as that. That's arrogance. That we are people who when we want to do our numbers, pass urine and pass food, we go outside. And they say if you do that outside, you are uncivilized, you must have a toilet inside. Huh? Who are these people? وَلَن تَرْضَ عَنْكَ الْيَهُودَ وَلَا النَّصَارَ حَتَّى تَتَّبِعَ مِلَّتَهُمْ. They are the Western European Judeo-Christian alliance. Well, I say to you, you can take your civilization and throw it in a garbage bin. Because I'm not impressed with your scientific and technological revolution and all this gadgetry that you're bringing to the world, when in your civilization, the highest thing you've ever achieved is a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. That is your highest achievement. A man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate, and yet everybody wants a visa to go and live amongst you. That is heaven. Who wants to go and live in Bangladesh? Who wants to go and live in Egypt? Who wants to go back to Algeria? No! That's heaven, where a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. Guess what Allah did to those who were doing that? Guess what He did to Sodom and Gomorrah? And guess what He's going to do to you tomorrow? Yes. He destroyed them with a destruction that sent them to the lowest part of the earth, with evidence of the remain forever. This is Allah's punishment on them. Sodom and Gomorrah, the people of Lut. And what He did to them, He'll do to this world. When you are content to live amongst the people who legitimize and legalize the marriage of a man with another man, that's your highest achievement.